Hi, welcome to Joyful Moms episode of 30 Days of Prayer and Oils. Guys, this is something that has changed our family dynamics. It has changed it completely. It's something that the Lord brought to me, years ago when one of my children was really struggling with some deep inner hatred towards an individual. So if you have someone in your family who needs to clear out an emotion, this is for you. So stay tuned, watch the episode. It's going to be fabulous. At the end of the episode, I have a way for you to connect with an even deeper class that just goes deeper into how to clear out emotions with essential oils. It's a really in-depth class on how they work, why they work, and what oils clear out what emotions. So please sign up for that if you are interested in that. Also, as always, please like, share, and subscribe because you then get notification of each video. I put out one video a week to help moms in their emotional journey to be the best that they can be, because I believe in you, Mom. I truly believe in the power of moms to change the next generation. Like, we're where it's at, guys. All right, so stay tuned, watch along, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share the love with other moms. Bring them on this journey with you. God bless. Hey everyone, welcome to Joyful Moms episode of 30 Days of Prayer and Oils. Guys, this one is something that has changed my family dynamics. It's really something that the Lord just gave to me. It's not something that's like out there in a system. It's something that I use in my home because God said to use it. Really, honestly. All right, so today, if you are wanting to eliminate a negative emotion from anybody in your family, this is what this is all about, is getting rid of that negativity, something in their brain that is just looking at the world as anger, hatred, I can't. Things that are stopping them from moving forward in the world, right? Things that are stopping them from being the best person they can be. That's what we're getting rid of today. So let me tell you, at the end, by the way, I do have an emotions class. If you look at the link below in the description, there is a link to an emotions class. Guys, that one goes very in depth, very detailed into what is happening in somebody's brain when they are stuck in a negative pattern. It's super interesting. Where this is all coming from is Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils by Carolyn Main, or Mine, not sure. But this is the book that I get this information from. And so the class that is linked below goes through that book and explains to you how it all works. Super interesting to see how the brain is working, how we can actually rebuild the brain. Today, though, I'm just going to kind of go through the quick basis of how do you clear an emotional pattern. And we do that in my home with 30 Days of Prayer and Oils. So let me get started. When we first adopted 2 children, this was 5 years ago as of the filming of this video right now, and one of my sons went through, after about 1.5 years of having them in our home, he went through some huge, big anger. And he got to the point where when you looked at him, when he was talking about them, you could see evil. It was literally evil in his eyes. And he got to the point where he was like, Mom, he was crying in his room, screaming, just falling apart. And I just went in and just held him and said, what can I do for you? And he's like, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to continue this way, but I don't know how to get rid of it. And so I talked to the Lord and I just said, Lord, help. What in the world do you want us to do? And he's like, 30 Days of Prayer and Oils. Like, okay, well, what's that? He said, get a calendar, an empty calendar. And every single day for 30 days, you are going to oil up for emotions. You are going to speak what you want to become. And then you are going to pray for that person. Not that that person changes, but pray for that person. And so that's what we did. I said, son, are you willing to do this with me? And he was like, yeah, I'm absolutely willing to do this with you. And so, now he didn't say it that calmly because he was so distraught that he's like, yes, anything, please, just anything. And so the 2 of us, for 30 days, we put the calendar on his wall, just privately. Nobody in the family even knew we were doing it. I don't even think I told my husband. We just started. And every night I would go in and he would oil up, and I'll show you how to do that. He would oil up Then he would speak what he wants to become. And again, I'll share with you in just a second what he spoke. And then he would pray. He would pray for that person that they would be blessed. Guys, in 30 days, that changed his world. You could see the evil, the hatred, the anger just melt away off that child and become. Now, he didn't at that point go, oh, I love this other person so much and everything was fine. It wasn't that. But the deep-rooted seed that had been planted was torn out. And now there was a chance for healing to take place. There was a chance for him to now become a friend. And honestly, they are now actually doing very well. It's amazing to watch the growth. But we had to get rid of that hanger, that hatred, that anger. Does that make sense? Okay, so 3 things, and it was very purposeful. 30 days of prayer and oils is literally, here's the synopsis. You get a blank calendar, and for 30 straight days, you oil up for the emotion you're experiencing. You purposefully speak out what you want to become, and then you pray for whoever it is that is the root of that anger. Now, if it's not a person, then pray that you release something. Pray that you become who you want to become. Pray that you experience what you want to experience. Pray that you give God control, right? So that's it. It's literally those 3 steps, okay? 30 straight days. And I will tell you at the end of those 30 days, you will be transformed. It's incredible. So how do you decide what oil? That's where that class, just dropped something, that class comes in that I told you to sign up for. Please take that class. It's an hour long. It's a pre-recorded video. Literally just download it and you'll see me there going, hello, this is what I talk about. But we go through this. At the beginning of this book is a list of emotions. And I had my son go through this list and pick out the top emotions he was dealing with. And he went through and just labeled everything he was dealing with. And then we started narrowing it down. And we found his top 3. And I happened to have the oils on hand for the top 2. And so that's what we went after for 30 days. It's like, oh, I have these 2. So that's what we did. And it definitely changed him. So for anger, the oil was purification. Now, purification is a fabulous oil that most people don't think of it as emotion. They think of it as just clearing the air of smells, right? But purification is the number 1 oil to release anger. So we're going to talk about that. So he picked his oil. I will give you in this class just a couple of different oils that are good. Purification for anger. Citrus, any sort of citrus for anxiety, depression, and stress. Fabulous. Valor. Valor is also good for anxiety and stress, but really it's more for courage. So if you can look through the difference of the 2, courage is I know what I'm supposed to do right now, but something is holding me back. Valor is fabulous for that. And then I will be real with you right now. I am using this one for my 30 days of prayer and oils. I'm going through it right now, my 30 days. And this is TR Care. You see, I'm going through some trauma right now. The trauma that has been placed on me from the adoption. But it's very real that when you're around trauma, people who have experienced trauma, you tend to take that on. And especially as an adopted mom, that is a very real secondary source of trauma. And so I've been noticing that I am not being the person I want to be. I am getting angry. I'm getting bitter. And so instead of going down that path, purposely choosing to go, no, I'm going to take care of it. And so I'm using this TR Care for my 30 days of prayer and oils. So the first thing you want to do is pick your oil. You pick your oil, go through and figure out, what do you want to be? Do you want joy? Do you want calm? Do you need grounding? Do you need bravery? And then look through your essential oils guide. If you need help, again, go get this book. It's fabulous, and it will walk you through which oil to pick. But if you don't have that guide, go ahead and look through the product guide of your oil company and go, okay, which oils match who I want to become? Secondly, so first, just pick your oil, right? Put up your calendar, literally a blank calendar, and you're going to be marking off 30 days. But you need to pick your oil. When you're doing this daily, the second thing you do is apply the oil and take a deep breath. So you're going to take your purification or whatever oil, citrus. You're going to put a drop in your hand. Oh, my bottle is empty. We're going to pretend here. You get my reel, right? Life doesn't always go as you expect it. You put a drop on. Take it. 2 places to apply. Now, there are many more, but if you want more in depth, like I said, that class goes in more in depth. 2 emotional places that are fabulous are right above your eyebrows, right here. So you take it, you rub it, you put it right above your eyebrows, and then the second place is right here on your temples. Okay, you can also do your earlobes, actually. Those are emotional endpoints in your brain. Those get directly into your brain and start working in there to go, emotion, release emotion. So right here, or on your earlobes, okay? Forehead, right above the eyebrows, temples, and earlobes. Then take a huge deep breath of it. And this is what you're doing every day during your 30 days of prayer and oils. You've picked which oil, you apply, and then take a deep breath. Now, the third thing you do is you purposely choose something to state. So I told you I'd tell you what my child stated. He stated, because remember, he was dealing with anger. Well, the opposite of anger is love and laughter. Actually, the opposite of anger is laughter. But he would say every day, I love and I laugh. When he would apply the oil, I love and I laugh. Every day for 30 days. Do you know what that does to your brain? It actually rewires your brain to rethink differently. It's so cool. It literally grows back that negative pathway that was being created from the anger, starts to grow back literally physically in your brain, and it creates a new pathway towards I love and I laugh. The oils literally start putting that's not the right scientific term, putting those brain cells back together, making those connectivities so that the pathway to anger isn't so short and the pathway to love and laughter becomes wider. Isn't that crazy? I love emotional well-being. But I will tell you, it's not just the oils, it's the purpose that you are doing with these. When you are purposeful, your brain believes it. When you start speaking it out loud, your brain believes it. Okay? And then, of course, always, please pray. That's the 4th thing you do. So pick your oil, apply and breathe, speak what you want to become, and then pray for that person. Okay? Fabulous way for 30 days to change the course of someone's mental well-being. I'm telling you, it's just incredible. If you would like to go deeper with me, please go ahead and down below, click on that description, that class. I would love for you to take that. I love that class. We truly go into what's actually happening in the brain when emotions are there. So go ahead and click that link, subscribe the channel, please, because then you get access to, or you get notification every single week of what I put out new. Next week, I think we are talking about financial freedom. Super excited. Financial freedom for your children. It's going to be a great one. All right. God bless, and we will talk to you soon.